For many people, UIC is a place that symbolizes and celebrates diversity, a value that many feel is being threatened. Today, I spoke to several UIC students concerned with the decision to host presidential hopeful Donald Trump, whose rally will be taking place tomorrow at the UIC Pavilion. What are your thoughts on the decision for UIC to host presidential candidate Donald Trump for the rally tomorrow?
I personally think, and from what I've been reading, UIC technically doesn't have anything to do with it. I don't think that UIC should be under any fire because no affiliation.
I agree with that. We also have like a bunch of comedians and stuff, and we don't look into like what they've done in the past and associate that with the college. Like we have Cat Williams coming, and he's recently facing drug charges. So we're not associating that with UIC or giving them fire for that.
Personally, I think it's a little bit ridiculous. I think a little outrageous that we're allowing him to come. But, I mean, they sent out this big email talking about how, they can't deny someone based on their political views, but at the same time, we're kind of giving up our standards at UIC in order to host his event.
My thoughts are very conflicted because I believe strongly in free speech. I do believe that it's very much his right to have a rally, but this is one of those kind of testing and trying times because this is the last person I want to be speaking at my school. This is someone I disagree with vehemently on almost everything, but I do believe that as soon as free speech becomes conditional, it might as well be gone. So I kind of reluctantly am glad that they are allowing him to speak, but it's a complicated issue.
Will you guys be at either the rally or the protest tomorrow, and why?
I won't be. I have work both days, for both things, so
Yeah.
same work.
I thought about this a lot. I will be attending the rally in clothes that make my political positions very clear, so I'll be wearing lots of buttons and probably a shirt with a political slogan on it. I'm doing that because I want to see what the rally's like. I do hopefully want to have some discourse with Trump supporters. I'm also interested in, I feel like UIC at a lot of times can be a very insular place, and that I know Trump supporters exist and they're out there, but to this day I have yet to actually meet one.
I am going with a few of my friends. I am not a Trump supporter at all. I'm actually completely against Trump, but we're going just to see and talk to the people that are Trump supporters and kind of get a better view on his opinions and all that.
If you had the chance to speak to Trump face to face, what would you say to him?
I would probably ask him what he thinks Christ would think about his rhetoric and his actions. I'm a Christian. I go to 1 to 2 churches a week and 2 to 3 Bible studies a week. I'm very religious and I'm very devout, and seeing him hoisted up as a representation of my faith is insulting. I just hope that he would have the introspection to realize that everything that he is doing is an affront to Christ's teachings.
But have some respect at least. There's a way to say certain things. That's the biggest thing.
Along the same lines, just use common courtesy and manners when speaking to other people. He's facing a lot of fire from a lot of international actors also. So even if he does win the nomination and eventually the presidency, is just something that he should learn to pick up down the road.
Honestly, I would ask him why he has the opinions that he does and why he's planning on building a wall and just being super outrageous. I think that the media has a lot to do with how he is portrayed, so I'd like to get to know him as a person rather than just how the media portrays him, because there are so many people saying that he's a great guy and all this stuff, but in reality the face that we see of Donald Trump is this awful man who's racist and just horrible to so many people. So I would love to just ask him his opinions on these things without the media bias.
Also on student minds is a concern for safety.
Honestly, I'm a little bit nervous. From different posts on social media about people being escorted out from causing riots and all just protests. I'm a little bit nervous to see. I don't think anything crazy is going to happen because it hasn't yet. But who knows? We're in Chicago, so things could get a little crazy. But yeah, I think it could go horribly. I think it could go fine. I'm honestly just interested to see just the different people standing around and Trump supporters versus Trump haters, I guess you could say. So it should be very interesting.
Some students, though they can't be there, offered their advice to those who will be attending.
Don't do
Rationally,
anything rash.
yeah.
Be smart, make good decisions.
Yeah. Don't do anything to reflect poorly on the
Who you are,
university or
what
who
you believe, yeah.
Because we are actually the reflection of UIC, so if we act violently, that's going to be reflective of UIC, not having Trump at UIC.
So there you have it. Whether you support Trump or not, if you do decide to attend tomorrow's events, remember that we're all different and that's okay. For more information, visit prettycitylivingblog.weebly.com. And don't forget to follow us on social media where we will be reporting, recording, and live tweeting tomorrow's event.